Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. So, welcome again by the second real live stream of NeutronNoise. This is a live stream. It's no fake news like the other one. And yeah, today we're in the same setup. I see you have a new studio over there on the screen.
It's completely remade. I moved to a completely new location.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. But I moved around some things in here. So it looks very YouTube.
Nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, what do we have to say this time? I saw some points there, but first of all, how are you? How have you been doing?
I'm good. I'm really good. I've been making some kind of schedule to this hectic life now.
Right.
So it includes some schedule for training and trying to wake up early.
Before 12 o'clock?
That doesn't really work so good.
It's a nice.
But I'm trying, so slowly, slowly, it will come. It will come. And
Nice,
you?
nice. Pretty much in the same thing. I try to kill the time with, well, one of this. I need a haircut, so I look like a caveman, but everyone does, I guess, except you. Um,
This is the
but
nice haircut.
I'm secretly looking around for an illegal barber, but I can't find any because either I don't trust them or they are not willing because they're scared that they are being found out and discovered and sued 400 euros as it costs there. Oh no, 4,000 euros for companies and 400 euros for individuals.
That's an expensive haircut.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is super expensive, and my hair is really shit, so it doesn't really make sense to spend that much money on haircuts. So yeah, that's crap.
It's just a hat.
It's just a hat, yeah. It's what's inside what counts.
So
yeah.
they say, yeah.
Yeah, not really. Exactly. I'm all diving into this retro computing, as you can see on the back. There's just
Yeah, what's that? Is a new one? No, it's the same one.
No, that's the same one as past. It's the right one there. It's Commander Keen. It's on the 486, and the left one is it's Need for Speed 2 Special Edition. And anyone who can remember 1998, 1999 knows that this game was one of the first 3D FX games.
Plus, it's made by ID Software.
Electronic Arts.
Keen.
No, not Keen. Sorry, Need for Speed. Keen is ID Software. Yeah, that's it.
Keen is ID Software.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool because it's like the one before Quake. Or Wolfenstein, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, now we have one viewer, by the way. It's you.
Hello, viewer. Hello, myself. No, it's not me. It's not me.
You. No, it's not you.
No.
Hello. If you have any questions,
you can write it down below.
Only
Where do you
questions
see
we
it?
know.
Where do I see it?
I can see it. I have like a control screen here, like a mission control where I can
I
see
don't have the mission controller.
concurrent viewers 1 and likes 0.
Where is the viewer from?
Sorry?
We don't see that. Where is the viewer from?
I can't see that. I can't see that. It's not there. Maybe after it I can see it in the analytics. If it even generates analytics for one viewer, but yeah. So
and wait 1 second. There. Okay. I got it. So, what was next?
something random.
Something random.
Something funny.
Something fun. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm trying to think about that one.
I know one. It's
Yeah.
It's
Please.
let me see. Just gonna switch the screen for that. It's an obvious one. Oh, the screen is broken for some reason. So everyone is it's not. Anyway, I just need to change something there. Yeah, but it's not indicating right. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. No, doesn't want to. Okay. Let's try again. Look at that. Yes. Yeah, old news already, but that was the only funny thing I saw, that the whole Netherlands here was completely stirred up about Trump suggesting somehow that you should put... supposedly that he suggested to put disinfectant in your bloodstream and UV light.
Yeah, I heard that would be really, really good.
Yeah. I mean, I suggest anyone who believes it to do that, you know?
Yeah. I heard one thing is funny. The last couple of 10, 20, 30, probably 100 years, they said like evolution in humanity kind of stopped. That doesn't really seem to be the case anymore.
No, it doesn't.
Somehow.
It is
somehow it got a little twist now.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Yes. It indeed is accelerating, and that's a really worrying part. But you know, it can solve itself. You know, if people start drinking disinfectants like chlorine or whatever, it's okay, you know.
That's it.
It will solve itself. So if you're really that stupid, then I can't feel sorry for you. So
Another thing that's really interesting is Kim Jong Un.
yeah, is he dead or not?
I would kind of guess he's like 95% sure, because it's of course he's the ultimate Uber leader for his country. He can do exactly whatever he wants.
Yeah, imagine, huh?
But it was his granddad's birthday, which is the number one most important day ever.
Yes, yes.
Of course, every year, but still, because his granddad is still the president, even though he's dead. He's still the president of the country.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, yeah.
Because then you had a dear leader, and
It's interesting to see.
Kim Jong Un is Marshall, no, or whatever it is. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, and he will live forever. Huh? He cannot die. He will just go to another life. Huh?
No, I mean, of course, I was kidding. Of course, he didn't die.
He cannot die.
He cannot. But
if you suggest he would die, he will be fired.
Yeah, maybe just a long vacation, and then we'll see. But it's most people think that his sister will take over. I'm a bit skeptical about that.
I don't know.
Because there was 3 guys before. Is it gonna be a woman running a country like that?
No, not in North Korea. No.
Not sure, because there is like, if you look on all the pictures from the government, there is probably not a single woman in the whole government. Never, ever. That's why it's a bit weird. Although it's like the only one in the family. So no, well, it's not. There's like two, 3 more that could take over. Even
Does he
from
have any
like
kids?
the family. Yeah, 1 kid they say, but she's, I think it's, I don't remember. It's a guy or a girl. Anyway, she's like 12 years old or something like that.
Okay, so he became father quite young. Well, of course, he's Kim Jong Un. Yeah, he could.
Yeah, of course, that was old. He was never young. He was just 25, and they stopped. No, maybe he's 30. Actually, he was born 1983, I think.
Yeah, he's 36 or so. 36.
Yeah.
It's not bad, to have a country for yourself.
It's a pretty impressive career the guy had.
Not bad, And I'm sure North Korea is a nice country to go when the sun is shining. I mean, they have beaches.
Yeah, for sure.
And water.
Beaches, mountains,
mountains,
water, beer.
caves.
I don't know if they have it.
Yeah, they have beer. I saw it on the television, so it must be true. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
What else? Oh, yeah. I hate Corona and to talk about it much, but there was one thing to talk about: natural selection. Today was the first day in my area that IKEA opened up. And that was very interesting to see. It looked a little bit like this.
With the umbrellas? No, it was not there. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, it's in Dutch, but it was the first IKEA, and there was a waiting queue of around 2 to 3 hours to get in, because you have to maintain the social distancing.
So you collapse before you even get in.
Yeah, but people, it was super busy. They had to use special traffic wardens, and they had to use special people to guide all the people there, and they were interviewing people and asking like, why,
What do you need to buy?
What are you doing there? And like, yeah, right, yeah, so it's nothing better to do, and yeah, I just needed some new plates, to eat from. It's like,
Or a
what
spoon.
the fuck? Yeah, but like,
No, or they needed some place to put their kids.
no,
not
that was
allowed to
closed.
bring them.
No, the ball area was closed. Also, the
okay,
restaurant is
okay,
closed
okay.
as well. No, it's just the buying area.
What?
And
Restaurant closed.
people were standing in the rain because it was raining half the time today. They were just standing there, and like, okay, so that is the first measure that's being lifted here in this area. Next one will be the schools and the unimportant things such as restaurants and cafeterias and the barber. But the IKEA is open. That's the important part. and everyone, there was like a queue of a few 2 to 3 hours even almost, just standing there. Now explain me, what would you do on a Tuesday afternoon, standing in the rain to buy a plate?
Wait 1 second. They were opening there was in another country. No, yeah. Wait, Israel. Hold on. Where I think they had. Let me see. Because they opened the IKEA as well, and it was like the only store that was open. And because you
In which country?
I will find it. Yeah, Israel, I think.
Israel. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was in Tel Aviv, but I just saw a picture, and I think they like handed out umbrellas to people. And my first thought was that they were big ones, so I thought it was like, so they couldn't go close to each other, so they were like distancing with the umbrellas. But I'm not sure if it was true.
Oh man, I would just go to just to get an umbrella and then go home again. Or did you have to give them back at some point?
Well, I found one picture. Well, I don't know if that helps, but I can put it somewhere else, maybe.
If you send me the link, I can put it on the browser.
I'm not sure if the link works. Maybe. Okay, you can try. Where do we send? I send it in Slack.
Ja.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can. How does this work? Share message, no. Copy.
No, okay. The umbrellas is for the sun, I guess. Was not so clever.
Well, let's have a look.
But I got pissed off because they opened.
The site can't be reached. I put something before it. I'm not a very smart internet user. I still, I hate Google Chrome because it's too smart for me.
Oh, I don't use it. I use Brave.
What? Brave?
Yeah, Brave browser. It's really good. It's perfect.
Well, doesn't make the connection at the moment, so I just switch back to here. But okay. Yes.
That one is cool.
Yeah, weird, huh? Yes, it works finally. There you go. I don't know what this means.
Wait 1 second.
Activeer de annonsblokkerare. Pre-menu mini gratis. Go away. I
that
don't
sounds like Latin to me.
Okay, I just disable JavaScript. So, perfect. Oh yeah. Whoa, but they're huge. Look at that. But that's nice, man. You just go stand in the queue, you wait half an hour sneaky, and then you just fuck off. And you have a free umbrella.
That's it.
You're not seeing any of it there because I didn't switch. There you go.
I know.
Yeah, so nice.
Okay.
All right. I have some news. You probably heard about Starlink, right?
Yeah.
Did you also hear about all the rubbish or not rubbish, but all the concerns that are going around about the effects of Starlink on the night sky? Did you even see them so far already? Did you manage to see them?
No, I didn't.
It's so nice, isn't it? I just put up the screen there. I saw them a few days ago, and they are actually super bright sometimes. And but there's a lot of concerns here, obviously, because people think that it might ruin the night sky, so to speak. And well, yeah, on the photos they look really nice, and then if people try to make astro photos, then kind of looks like this, kind of crappy.
Wow. How many? But that's how many seconds?
This is probably, that's good. That's the thing, this is probably like 1 minute, but this is obviously taken whenever they fly over. Because now they come in streams, they don't come continuously, but obviously.
But that's crazy.
Yeah.
That blocks a lot, huh?
It does, because this one as well. This is like a long exposure, as you can see the moving stars, and then you see them flying over. And
But who owns this one?
what do you mean?
Who owns Starlink?
Ah, SpaceX. Elon
Oh,
Musk,
yes.
the guy behind. Well,
And
he
that was
just did it.
totally okay to put up all those
I don't
ones.
know. Yeah. It's only the beginning, because they expect with 12,000 satellites only from SpaceX. So that is excluding the other guys who want to launch some of these things, such as Amazon and stuff. It might become quite busy up there in the sky. As you can see
And now
here.
what? And now they have 60 or 422. How many is it?
I think it's like 500-ish, more or less. 500.
Okay. Oh, no, yeah, 422 it says here.
Oh,
on
42. Okay.
Wikipedia.
Yeah. Well. I don't know. Let's say we have for the amateur astronomers. I know quite a few. I've done it myself a few years ago. We have specific filters which you can't filter out the lines, because obviously they don't appear on every frame, but they probably appear on every so many frames. But the professional telescopes, they sometimes use exposures of up to like 20 minutes or 15 minutes, and then it gets an issue and they use less frames. So let's say the big professional guys.
Of course, you don't want to use extra filters just to get rid of that kind of light.
Yeah, so there's a lot of discussion going around also for nature people who say like, when I want to look at the sky, I constantly see all these lights coming over, and you can actually see them. You see like small dim stars flying over. And now Elon Musk has said we're gonna do something about it. Stop whining. He didn't say it like that, but he kind of.
But what is he gonna do about it?
Well, apparently they put on some kind of coating on the satellites that make them less reflective, but they also changed the solar panels, because most of the reflection is caused by the solar panels, and they're somehow technically changing the direction, so they become less visible. But then there's still a concern about infrared telescopes, because obviously in the sunlight these satellites get quite hot. They have a high surface temperature, and they still think that this might still be a nasty effect on the whole operation.
But can he change it on the one he already sent up?
No. No.
I mean, he can't just angle it a bit different. That doesn't really work.
Why
obviously.
I don't know. It's you probably can, but obviously they are not being coated with the reflective stuff. I'm not anti-reflective stuff, so I'm not sure.
And what's the lifespan on these ones?
A couple of years, like 4 or 5 years, and then.
Okay, it's not more than that.
No, because then they have like a rocket engine on board.
So Dan is right. What are you whining about? Stop it.
Shut the fuck up.
Just 4 or 5 years.
Well, if you want to see astrophotos, go on Google, type in Hubble Space Telescope. You find many photos. It saves you a lot of money. And saves you a lot of.
Maybe he will do that. Maybe he will do that. He will just put up some extra telescopes up there. So here you go.
Oh, then I will be happy. Probably not. So what else? What else do we have to say here today? I have to check the thing. Schedule. Subscribe, asshole. That's what it's written here. Which probably means like subscribe to our channel if you like it, and
that would be really nice.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Do it like that. We are on YouTube, but we are also on IKEA.
There, we're right here. There. On this page as well.
Where are you pointing to?
I'm pointing there.
You have to point down, because if you look at the thing, you see the banner is down. So, okay. So like, and then push the bell button there. And then you can also go to Facebook.
It's most important. Can you
Instagram.
click the bell button without subscribing? Good question.
I don't know. I am
Probably
not well equipped with that. I have no knowledge, not enough knowledge. But give it time.
And obviously, if you go to the page, you won't still find so much, but it's working in progress. So soon, just bear with us a little bit.
Yeah, we still need to learn how to code in HTML. Basic.
Mostly basic. Cobalt as well.
Cobalt, yeah, of course, and a bit of assembly, right? Do you have anything to add?
I'm not sure. I had something. Did I say I got that? I said no, not so much. Next time I'm gonna up my photo, my image quality a bit. I will probably use this one for the next stream.
Ooh, nice.
I just have to get my hands on that capture card first.
Nice.
Maybe. Have you seen any other capture card, or is it
No, not really.
kind of only? Um,
I like the USB ones though, which you sent me, the USB sticks.
yeah. I think so too, because then you can just hook it up to the laptop as well if you would need it. That's the thing. Remove it.
Have to look into that. Yeah, I'm trying to convince my observatory to get a capture card and a camera, but let's see.
But what do you use now?
I use a webcam.
And in the observatory?
I use a webcam.
Telescope.
Yes, very professional. But yeah. But then I can share it, so to speak.
That would be
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a smart move.
Smart move. It's nice.
I'm not thirsty. One more thing about killing time. I found for any
I wouldn't need that. I would need something else to kill my time with. Except I'm gonna try to learn some Italian soon.
Fine. Oh, after only 10 years. Okay, that's
I thought it was a good idea to do it.
Nice. I'm gonna learn some Dutch. yeah, that's nice. I've been doing this computer stuff, but I was cleaning some shit as well in my basement and storage because I have a lot of stuff. And then I found like some packages stuff of Microsoft Flight Simulator for the real space nerd geek. It's from 1994. It's still packed with diskettes, so probably they don't work anymore, but that doesn't matter. But it's all including booklets and even a price tag of...
How much?
Unreadable. I can't read that.
But can't be euros, no, right?
No, it's... Oh, it doesn't say price. It gives me a barcode.
You have euros then, I guess.
No, we had Dutch guilders in 1994.
Good old times.
Yeah. It says here 10 euros, but probably that's what I paid for at the thrift market for it. Another nice thing if Luigi is looking, Microsoft Flight Simulator, what is it? 3.0?
On diskette
yes, and it's super cool. Look at this nice illustrations. That's a proper software, you know?
Yeah, that's a proper software. But okay, I must admit the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it will be pretty cool, actually.
I'm gonna get it if it comes out.
It looks almost too good. Like, I mean, maybe it doesn't fly so good. Who knows? But the graphics and the details in the pictures I've seen, it's just ridiculous.
It is.
It's so precise.
Yeah, it looks super nice.
And I mean, a lot of it is not just images; it's a lot auto-generated stuff as well. But it looks really, really realistic, I must say.
Yeah. It's you can sign up as a so-called insider, and you get like alpha versions, but you need to be.
How do you know this?
I just was googling and watching some nature films, and then I suddenly was like, Microsoft Flight Simulator Insider Program, welcome. So I signed up, and
you need to get the invite.
Yeah, but you need to be selected by the developers, but I didn't get selected yet, although they should select me as pro. But no worries, I will not forget. I will just download it from the Pirate Bay then.
And then we can you fly two people at the same time?
Yeah, there's multiplayer support. I think so. It can be done these days with Flight Simulator X. It can be done.
Yeah.
Because can you remember I sent you this YouTube movie of the guy just trolling the whole ATC, virtual ATC? He's sitting with some other guy in the cockpit, and one is pilot flying, the other one is pilot monitoring, and apparently
so you can manipulate the plane two at the same time.
I think it can be done.
Okay.
So if you install PMDG, we can do a flight from London Stansted to Frankfurt Hahn.
Why Stansted?
Cost index 6. 245 knots.
So from outside the EU and then into EU. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I
from
get it.
Monkey, the United Kingdom to Europe. Yes, yes. And we can descend with 245 knots, 120 knots headwind, and it's gonna be fun, man. It's nice.
Listen, 330.
And
Otherwise, no.
the
Can't
Germans
do it.
give you like an 80 miles track miles final, and then they give you a shortcut to 10 miles
Yeah,
final.
yeah,
and
you have
put
to
feet
fly a
on.
long S-turn in. Well, not like a smooth S-turn, like this S-turn. Have to be,
Exactly.
more or less.
And you all do this in VNAV. And if you get a shortcut and you end up 6,000 feet high, just kind of push VNAV and look at it, stare at it.
You use VNAV while taxing as well, correct?
I do.
Well,
This
you have
is
to.
actually crap because it doesn't have VNAV, I think. I don't know, I haven't checked it yet.
No. Look at how the planes are parked on the apron. What is this? No, the other side.
Oh.
Look. All the white planes is completely chaos down
This one
there.
seems to be over at the building or whatever, this one. And that one is just like fucking up.
No. You see, that guy doesn't use VNAV. Otherwise, his shadow would be under his plane.
It
Now
is.
he should be on the ground.
I will write him a letter about it. It's not acceptable. Talking about planes, I found something else about planes, which might be nice as well to brush your knowledge about flying. PC Flugzeug with coffee stain.
Oh, this I've never seen. What's that?
It's from 1990 something. Someday it costed 49 D-Mark, which is it's about 45 euros.
5,000 euros.
Probably now, yeah, corrected for inflation, and very soon anyway. And you learn everything in German about Flugzeugen, about airplanes. So yeah, I found that as well, which probably is going to be very interesting. And then I found the box with the booklets and stuff about Need for Speed 2 Special Edition, which is nice as well. So I found all this stuff, and I won't throw it away.
But where did you find it?
In my storage, I have like boxes full of shit. It's from years
okay.
ago.
I thought you said you went to buy it, but I was thinking,
No, I'm not gonna.
Can't be open, is it? Because it's closed.
It's closed. Well, if you can sell it. If contents are complete, you can easily get like 50-60 euros per package. If everything is inside, the booklet, the diskettes, and it works, it's fine.
Yeah.
If it's packed,
I had a flight simulator, a yoke. No, not a yoke. A joystick, rudder, pedals, and a throttle, I think, that I bought back in 2000 when I was in the university. And I think it was made like in 1994 Trustmaster Flight Sim Pro or something like that. I know I bought it for about 180 euros. And I sold it for 10 euros, I think, now.
So you did not save 170 euros.
Yeah, because it's you need a old. Where did you connect those one? On the sound card?
Yeah, on the game port, this one.
Yeah, exactly. On the game, it was a game port. So I mean, I couldn't really use it now. You could use it.
Yeah, you
could use it in all your modern computers back there. Exactly, that one. Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
I found some kind of converter online because this stuff was working perfectly. Well, according to standards in 1995, at least.
It's completely analog. It's nice. It works.
Yeah. I probably used it 10 hours total.
Yeah.
I had it for 20 years.
I had a steering wheel to play Need for Speed, and then it was like, oh, this is fucking complex, I keep crashing, and then the steering wheel is annoying, and it breaks off the table every time because it was not the most expensive one. Yeah, and then after 3 years I threw it in the bin. That's it.
That's pretty good.
I have one more thing to say, which is about astronomy again.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually nice. It's happening tomorrow, and it's this little guy is passing by. It's an asteroid called famous name 1998 OR2, Oscar Romeo 2, and this guy is
that little
shit. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's flying by tomorrow evening around 6 GMT, which is 8 o'clock local time for the civilized countries here in Europe, and it has only a size of 4 kilometers, and it drives by the Earth really, really close at only 6 million kilometers. In other words, you can't see shit.
I can almost touch it if I reach really, really far.
Yes, yes, yes. And in the newspapers here, it's written like as if their Armageddon is taking place tomorrow, because I have to do a radio interview for the observatory tomorrow morning and tell them all about this famous asteroid, which may change life, not as much as Corona, but still. And yeah, and then I have to tell them that they can't see anything with it unless they have a telescope, like a medium-sized telescope, and then they might see something like that when it passes by. You can't see it with the naked eye.
I think you kind of have to know kind of precise where to look as well.
Yeah. I mean, for anyone who has a telescope at home, you can use this chart, and it's in the southern part here. If you're in the northern hemisphere, it's you watch south around 8-9 o'clock in the evening, and then if you watch, you see these two stars. I probably cannot show. No, there's no mouse pointer you can see, but you see the purple point over there, which is the point at closest approach, and then above that you see two stars, which are fairly well visible, to be honest. And then you have to watch there. But I've tried that once. It's really difficult because you see many stars, and one of them is the object. So you watch at this image, and then you have to watch again 5 minutes later, and then kind of notice some of the points. One of the point being moved a little bit, and that's the one. So yeah, I guess for the normal person it's not that interesting, but for anyone,
Well, it doesn't happen all the time, so
no, it doesn't. No, exactly. So,
but most normal people doesn't know it happens. So it's good some people find out.
yeah, here it was in the newspaper today, and you know, we suddenly started to get a stream of emails and radio calls like, "Can you do an interview because this asteroid is flying past the Earth?" Like, yeah, I can. Yes.
That's good.
And that's it. I have nothing else to report.
No, I don't have. The only nice thing I saw that was the Afterlife, that TV series.
Oh, brilliant.
Season 2 just came out. I'm not sure if like all the episodes in the whole season came out, but normally it's like that on Netflix, so I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't check it yet, but that one is good. I mean, season 1 is really good, so I assume season 2 is good.
But it's only 2 seasons, right?
With Ricky Gervais. Yeah. Season 2. I mean, season 2 just came out like 2 days ago, maybe 2-3 days ago, or something like that.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know how he did it. Like the mix, the really depressing world they were depicting. You know, how depressed he was, but also the use of colors and how he's talking and his jokes, and it was just perfect, I think.
Yeah, it's the best. I mean, it's the most basic usage of like everything that movies have. They have like some drama, something funny, some love, some hate, blah blah blah, and he just do this in this perfect balance, everything at the same time, and shifting quick. It's not like this long dragged out scenes with something. It's really sad, and then it's really funny at the same time, and it's brilliant how he made it.
It is. Yeah, it's really but it's like something that typical series can do so well. It was the same with The Office UK. It only had 12 episodes, I think, or 10. I'm not sure, but it was brilliant. You know, these series shouldn't take any longer because then they get a bit of boring, and you know, same with this one. Probably after 2 seasons, it's over. It's okay, and then you had the US counterpart, which is okay. You know, it's fine, but it's not compared.
No, but it's not the same.
No,
because it's not the original. So of course, no.
No, Afterlife, yeah, really, really nice. I saw the first season, second season. Have to watch. Brilliant.
Anything else?
Not really, no. We can do the question time, but...
Yeah, we can do the question. How many questions?
0.
Oh yeah, okay, that was quick. Well, that was good.
Yeah. I can show you how it looks like if the asteroid slams into the Earth. I have made a simulation for that.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Nice. Yeah. Let's have a look. Can you see the Earth? Yes, you can.
Not yet.
Yeah,
oh yeah, now I see it.
Yeah. I need to switch. This is the Earth. as you can see, and then I selected that area there. It's just pure, it's not. And then you can do something like this. You can say launch. It's like this unit, which is kind of the same in regards to size and mass, so it's okay. And then you can select the speed, which is 9 kilometers per second. That's about 31,000 kilometers an hour, which is the current speed of the thing. And what we do then, I will slow it down a little bit. So there you go. And then I just shoot it. And there it goes. And we'll see what impact this unit may have on the Earth. Where is it? I lost it already, so it's okay. Where?
It went away.
No, it's there. It's there. Can you see it? There's the guy. He's getting close to the Earth. He's called Scott Manley, but that's because Scott Manley asteroid has the same properties more or less. And you see it coming in there on the left-hand side, and the image.
Yes, there it comes.
And then it should crash somewhere. Ooh, in a nice part, I think, or in the sea.
Yeah, but that looks kind of exactly the point where the one for the dinosaurs crashed. No, that was up there in the Mexican Gulf.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's it? Yeah, that's it.
But it didn't reach us.
No, not really. I use something else. It's nicer. Can use this one. Launch the fucking moon.
And how big in diameter was that one?
It was about, 5 kilometers. So it's okay. You can put the moon in there as well, but it's maybe more nicer. But then the Earth doesn't really survive, I think.
I wouldn't, well, I guess.
By the way, this software is really nice. It's Universe Sandbox.
Which software is that?
Universe Sandbox. You can really make really nice simulations. You can build your own solar systems. You can do this kind of stuff. And it's super realistic, according to the scientists. I use it a lot on the observatory. It's really nice.
But, I mean, if that one would hit like that, that would be the ash cloud that would cover the Earth would be.
yeah, for sure, yeah. It's
pretty devastating.
I don't think it's simulating that one, but yeah, it's purely simulating the physics of all of it. But it's super nice. You can make.
How many times? Would that can you see how much it would change the trajectory as well?
Yeah, the orbital. We can try if you want.
Yeah. I mean, can you see that? I mean, of course, it depends from what side you're gonna hit from, but.
I have to reset this.
Of course not with the small one, it won't make any difference. But with the moon, it should make some difference.
Well, this solar system, right? And you see, I have to the orbits. These are the orbits. That's a lot of orbits. And bollocks. And then I need to go to the Earth. And if I slam the moon in it, which I can do, it should. Let me just double check, because I actually haven't really tried the effect on the Earth, on the orbit. What we can do is, you should watch these numbers, I guess. I don't know if you can draw a graph. No, you cannot. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Right here. So you can launch some stuff there. You can select the moon. You can just put it there and save it for later.
So do you put the speed as well of impact?
Yeah, the speed is so 29. I have to do it again, sorry, because I missed it. So you have the orbital speed over there in a minute. I think it will change a little bit. Look like that. So there's the orbital speed right down. You see 30.0 kilometers per second, right? That's the orbital speed around the sun. If I were to select where to launch the moon, let's say in the opposite direction, so against the orbit, but I have to draw the orbit, otherwise I can't see it. Oh, okay. Trail. No trail, orbit. Ah, there it is. And then go to launch, moon. feel like Scott Manny now. So there we go. I shoot the moon and it should change, I guess. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, 30.0, it's over there. Wow, 29.9. It's not that much, is it?
Maybe, but it doesn't take so much. I mean, it will move it out of its orbit kind of a lot, no? I mean, percentual difference is kind of big.
Yeah. I think it is. Like if you do it
The
again,
orbit will change
if I launch it
quite a lot.
again, because you see these things here, like this is the pericenter and apocenter, which is the closest distance.
Yeah.
Sorry, furthest distance, closest distance to the sun. This is 1.01 astronomical units. This is a little bit less, 146 million. If I change that, you should see a change in the orbital parameters, right? So shoot another moon. Please don't fly past the Earth because that's annoying. So these numbers should change. It's already changing because the moon has an influence on the orbit of the Earth while it's really close. Yeah, you saw a big change there. Yeah, it's changing a bit because you see, well, probably you don't know exactly how they orbit, but you see there's kind of an elliptical orbit now. It gets really close compared to there, so it has changed a little bit. So yeah, it will surely change the orbit. It's a nice demonstration. We could do that once. Let's say if I prepare it really well, then you can, with graphs and stuff, you can really analyze it. It's nice if you want to do that. Yeah, it's a nice piece of software.
Which planet have the most off? How do you call it? Off.
The inclination, right, compared to the rest of the planets.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I think that's. It used to be Pluto, but that's not a planet anymore. I think.
Exactly.
To be honest, I don't know. It might. What I can
I
remember
mean,
might be
of course,
probably.
they have more. I guess the planets have something in like plus minus 10% orbit plane. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, if
Okay,
I look,
I just made that up, but I guess it's not completely flat, but
no, it's not. No, it's not. Of course, no. I think it. I can remember it's Mercury, or and just have a look, like a gross look here. But you can see that they are not all in the same plane. See, you see, like Venus is a bit tilted.
What is that purple line that goes?
That's probably. Oh, that's Neptune. This one,
Oh,
right?
there you see. Yeah.
That's Neptune. They're really dark, far away from the sun, and all the other stuff.
Pretty cool. Well, you would like to completely opposite orbit than the rest of the planet, really.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
you wouldn't survive so long.
Yes. It's a very nice. Yeah, I have
Very
nothing
nice.
else to report, to be honest.
No, me neither. Just give me the name of that program again.
Universe Sandbox. Can get it on Steam, and you might even get it separate, like as a package, but I'm not sure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
nice.
get it. No, that's all we had for this week, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Because there's one more thing actually. The schedule. The schedule, as you all know, this always comes out on schedule every Sunday, correct?
Until we start working.
And we have 2 episodes so far, and none of them made it to Sunday.
No. One on Tuesday, and the other one was on Thursday, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we're getting
But
there,
the
you know.
schedule is Sunday.
So Thursday, Tuesday, Sunday, then it gets back to Sunday. So we were slowly moving back to Sunday. Yes. Yeah, we try. We have to do it on Sunday. We can do one again this Sunday or next Sunday. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I will set up another I will set up another bullet point list for
yes,
the
like
Sunday episode, for the real Sunday episode.
a do thing.
Let's call this a bonus episode in between. So
It's nice. I like.
And then we make the real one on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Sunday. See you Sunday then, I guess.
Yeah. See you Sunday.
And
Perfect.
yeah, I have nothing else to
And
say.
subscribe.
Subscribe, like us, and I'll put you to the exit. You can see now the nice things where you can find us here on YouTube, but we don't really have a channel name yet. That's to come when we pass 100 likes here. We can get a dedicated channel name that makes it easier to find us as well on YouTube. And for the rest, I added a Facebook page already, an Instagram page, but everything needs to be populated, so to speak. But we will do our best to do that.
Yeah. Slowly. We have plenty of time.
We have plenty of time.
And so does everyone else.
We are going nowhere. So have a good one and see you next time. Ciao.
Adios.
Adios.